here you go, man. So we did some bacon, took the drippings out, and I put them over here. And, oh, that's hot. So if I need a little bit more drippings, I've got them, but you don't want to just do it in all of the drippings. So you have a little bit of dripping. And all I'm doing is browning some flour. I'm interested in this flour Rachel talked about. I've never really had a clumping issue. But the key to this thing is just you brown up some flour real fast, and then it's milk to flour. And the key is just how much gravy do you want. You have to kind of have milk and flour mixed here. So I'm gonna make some gravy like that. I don't know, I just poured some milk, and usually, depending on how much gravy we want, the three of us, this will probably be enough gravy right here that I just poured in here. The key is just take that fork and make sure nothing's sticking to the bottom. You can use a whisk if you want, but I remember Dad just had a fork. He also had a cast iron skillet, which he swears by. I don't really think the cast iron skillet does anything. I think that's just the way skillets were before they made modern skillets, and so that's what he was used to, because it could hold the volume. It could also, you know, be what he baked. You can bake in a cast iron skillet where you couldn't bake in this pan if you were making cornbread or something like that. So all I'm doing here is just stirring that a little bit and then turn my heat up. And all I'm doing right here is turn my heat up a little bit to where it just starts to bubble a bit. And then what you're going to do is you're cooking down the milk, and then the flour is the thickener. And I'll do another video here in a second to show you what it kind of looks like when I get it there. And then I add pepper. And that's pretty much it, man. It's just, at the time, is just the flour, milk combination. You could, if you have too much milk, you're too runny and not enough flavor. And if you're too thick, too much flour and not enough milk, that gets really thick and awful. So sometimes I've had to go both ways. So it's like too much milk, I'll throw a little more flour. Too much flour, throw a little more milk. Just make sure you have, obviously you don't want to be stuck up here at the top. You got to work within the volume you have. So probably more than you want to know. All right, I'll see you in a bit.